Hello everyone, in this video we will be again pulling a trailer through Osaka, and this is the trailer that we will be pulling. It's a little different than the trailers you may see in Europe or in America as well. It's a wing trailer. 最大積載量で the maximum load is 26 tons, so it's quite a lot. And to operate the wing, the trailer needs the power from the truck, and it is connected with this connector, which is called the butabana, which means the pig nose. And I mean, the other side looks like a pig nose. And today we will be pulling the trailer with this Volvo trailer head. This is the butabana that I'm telling you about, but in this truck it's actually broken and we cannot use it. It was parked for a long time attached to this case borers trailer, which we have a lot of problems to register in Japan, and we can't really use it so far, and it's all the time parked here. And it was attached to this Volvo, and the Volvo's batteries died, so we had to replace the batteries yesterday. So let's for a moment go back one day and take a look at the battery change procedure. あ、重たっ。だけどやばい。また取り出しにくいここ。はいよいしょ。ありがとう。
寒い。1ぐらいでしょ。どんな体温してんねん一体。
36.6 ポーランド人みんなそう。
ほんまかいなって感じやん。
本当だよ。36.7 だったら
女の人も
もう熱。
うん。そう。
36.5 になったらちょっと弱ってるって感じ。日本人はそれぞれらしいね。
すいません。合わせてます。せーの。行こう。はい。せーの。よいしょ。ああ。これ漏れてるね。 お前ね、これあかんわな。2個で13万ぐらいだわ。せーの。オッケー。よいしょ。どうやこっち。はい。オッケー。よっしゃ。いいね。オッケー。
Then again, here we could attach the camera, because all the trucks are required in Japan to have the camera, even the trailers. And there is usually a wire that comes from the cabin over here and can be attached to here, so the camera on the back of the trailer, the view is visible on the screen in the cabin. But this one apparently doesn't have that wire. Okay, we have 60 kilometers to go. We are going to the paint shop. We will leave the trailer over there and someone will come and pick me up. Just look at how narrow the lanes are. The truck barely fits on it. And especially when turning, I mean, it's easy to hit another truck or car with the back of your trailer or with your truck. In Europe, all the roads are being made considering the vehicles that are driving over there, and there is a lot of trucks, so all the intersections, all the roads and everything is being made so these trucks can easily, pass. And where they can't, there are signs that they can't. But in Japan, like, they try to fit, I mean, just one line to turn right is enough in here, I think. Just make this one a little wider and put another wide one to turn right. There is not that many cars, in here waiting to turn right. So I don't think there is even one person who ever drove a truck in the department who decides how to build these roads. This is huge. It's turning differently from what I thought. Only the very back axle is on the road and the front ones are lifted, so the turning radius is a little big. So yeah, in Japan, as you can see in my videos, the trucks that you most often see on the roads are just the box trucks, mainly the small ones, and the long distance trucks that are being used to carry the goods between big cities and all around the country are ones like that one, for example, on 4 axles, or if it's a higher deck, then it's on 3 axles. So yeah, in Europe those trucks would be considered quite small and used probably for, you know, short distances, but Japan being narrow and everything is smaller, those are the long distance trucks. And the trailers, well, on the highway you see them, but in the city you rarely see them, maybe except, you know, close to the harbor and these kind of places. If you are driving on the same route that you know between 2 warehouses, well, it's manageable, but for example in Europe most of the trailer drivers drive from one place to another, then to another, then to another, and they rarely visit same place, you know, twice. So you move between all the countries through all the time through, you know, new roads, and that would be really hard to do in Japan with a long trailer. I've been driving in Europe for quite some time, and I never really planned too much. I just went with Google, and well, after you have some experience, you can judge just by looking at the map. Oh, okay, I can go or I can't. It's easy to judge, but in Japan it's not possible. And when you go to a new place, especially with a big truck or with a trailer, you go on Google Street View and you look at every place, if you can pass or not. You try to count, you know, if it's possible to go through. And without doing it, you can get into some trouble really quickly. And that being said, also the small trucks like this one, the bigger trucks like the one we saw a few moments ago, like this trailer, most of the boxes are with the wing body. So as I told you before, you lift the upper part of, you know, the sides, and you can open both of the sides entirely, and then you have the doors on the back. So basically the effect is the same as with the curtain trailer in Europe, just it's a little easier because you don't have to remove those, you know, panels on the side every time. You just open it with a press of the button and it opens, and that's all. You don't have to jump on the trailer, put the, you know, boards inside, then remove them, then climb it, you know. So it's faster, it's more convenient, but if it breaks, it's a bigger problem. With a curtain, it's easier to fix, it's more simple. But then again, it's lighter, and the wing body, it's a little heavier, so it reduces the amount of, you know, the weight of the goods you can load. You don't really see the curtain siders in Japan. You have either the, you know, wing bodies, you have the you know, refrigerators. These are normal boxes, and that's basically it. Then you have the flatbeds, and that's it. Okay, let's go on the highway.
Turn left onto the slip road. Then take the slip road.
I have my ETC in, but just for some interaction, maybe let's take it out.
Take the slip road. Head south.
So you can see my interaction with the guy in the box.
Take the slip road.
こんにちは。トレーラーですね。はい。でもついてるのは最後だけで、2つは上がってる。今、そう。お願いします。すいません。ありがとうございます。Okay, so as you could hear, Just give me a second, I will put my card back. Taking it out and speaking to the guy gave me a good opportunity to hear that. The fee for the roads in Japan is calculated, well, taking into account a few different things. And he asked how many axles are on the road, because the trailer has 3 axles and the truck has 2. But as I told you before, 2 of the axles of the trailer are lifted, so only 1 is on the road. So basically it's a 3-axle vehicle right now. And then we have the Karinamba, which is this number plate, which also gives us a little discount. So from what I understood, he counted it as a Chugata, so he counted it as a small truck, not even like this one. It's a huge trailer, and you know, the fee is like with a small truck, like with this one, I guess. Scania. By the way, the company that we are heading to is in the south of Osaka, by the sea. If you go from the city, it's on the way to the airport, international airport KAX, the Kansai airport. So, if you ever went to Osaka and then boarded a bus that takes you to the airport, you might remember the route that we are going on. I don't know why, but driving a trailer makes me calm, and I just slowly move forward. When I'm driving a truck like these ones, smaller ones, I tend to hurry and go, you know, overtake other people and hurry. But with a trailer, I'm just cruising on the left lane and I'm relaxed. And this is the bus that goes from Osaka to Kansai airport that I told you a few moments ago about.